Alrighty. I know I said I know I said that I was only gonna stick to the 95s, but they moved quick, and I want to see if I can do these. Just takes time. I'm stuck. Thank you, my love. Okay. Cool. Okay, let us go do some flies.
Paid for this. This shouldn't happen.
I told you. I told you the quality was gonna go down, my love. I don't know why. I don't know why they did that. That's so annoying that they decided to like kind of cheap out on the second batch of them. But that's what they did. Okay. That's not happening. I grossly overestimated how much energy I had left after those T sets I did earlier. So we'll go down a little bit and we'll do one set here, one more set off camera, and we'll go do some Larson press. And remember to take a longer break. So as much as I want to start right now, I have to wait. Myself a couple minutes to rest. Okay. Nope. Okay. One more off camera. All right. We got lost some press to do. Probably do the 95s. I'm gonna move down to the 85s. Shouldn't be too bad. I had a topic for today, but I completely forgot what it was going to be. There's something about I have to remember what it was. It was stuck in my head for quite some time, and I really wanted to talk about it. I don't know. Maybe it'll come to me later. That's gonna be bothering me the whole day. Wow. Oh well. I have to start writing those thoughts down when I have them because I forget them all the time. But we can talk about something else. Let's talk about confidence and what it takes to build it. Um, I think there's like a really big misconception when it comes to like building a mentality in which you're confident. And a lot of people say that like, oh, confidence is just like that we talked about faking it till you make it, right? And a lot of people say that like confidence is just kind of like looking at yourself in the mirror and assuring yourself of certain things. And while I would say that there is merit in obviously like having a positive mindset and um, you know being confident, not I guess like confident isn't the word. I'd say like there's merit in not allowing doubt to cloud the way you see yourself, because that's what happens to a lot of people is they see themselves in the mirror and immediately when they see themselves they think, oh well, because it's me I can't do it, right? If it was anyone else in that mirror, they would allow themselves to, or they would be encouraging, and they would have this different way of approaching it. But because it is them, they see themselves and they think, oh well, I'm not worthy of that encouragement or that assurance. And while what you tell yourself does have a really big part in your confidence, or a big role in your confidence, I would say what's more so the indicator or the builder of what your confidence is going to be your actions. Confidence is built by doing the same thing, by proving that you are who you say you are over and over and over and over and over again. I'm confident in my ability to come here and lift weights or come and diet down and do all these things and improve because I've done it more than once. Have I failed at it? Yeah, of course. Obviously, like that's part of it, but it's because I've done those things over and over and over again that I can confidently say, hey, I'm someone that can do these things. Same thing with someone that's drawing, that's an artist or a musician or someone that's trying to strive for literally anything. They have to pursue those things in a way that they're not afraid to fail. Because if you're someone that's just continuously, over anxious about whether or not you accomplish what you're trying to do, you're never going to get anywhere. Especially at the beginning, because at the beginning you suck. And that's like to put it bluntly, but at the beginning you're just going to suck at it. You don't have to be an expert in a field that you don't have any experience in. The only thing you really have to be is accountable, right? And honest with yourself. Because if you're not honest with yourself, then you're selling yourself a lie. And that's, I think, where most people get hung up, right? They're not overconfident, but they perceive their effort as they perceive giving their max effort as somehow some way to like validate them being arrogant in that sense. Just because like they're putting in all their max effort, they think, oh well, because I'm putting in my max effort this year, this is the best I can be. No, progress is something that takes time, right? It's a skill you develop over years and years and years and years. It doesn't happen within a year, especially when it comes to, losing weight or building muscle. This is a long period of time in which we're doing these things. And so in order to build confidence when it comes to these things, you have to expect that there's going to be trial and error. You have to be realistic. It can't be something that happens over a year, or it can, but like it has. You have to have a lot of trial and error. My headphones are gonna fall. I already know it, but whatever. It's fine. I actually didn't fall, surprisingly. I think the best example I can give you guys is think of a skill set think of building a skill set like an athlete would think about building their skill set. So, for example, the soccer player who's taking a penalty shot. Does that soccer player have confidence in his penalty shot when he's done it once? No. That soccer player thinks, he has all these thoughts racing in his head. Am I going to miss it? What if I hit the ball wrong? What if I, what if, I crumble under the pressure? All these things. Now, the soccer player that has, compare that, that thought process to the soccer player who's done this 1,000 times, right? That soccer player, I'm sure he has the same doubts in his head, the same thoughts that like, oh, what if I mess up? What if I fail? But here's the difference. That person has all their experience to fall back on. At the end of the day, what can that person say? I've done this 1,000 times. I have done this 1,000 times. I have all this experience, all this, experience, whether it's failing, whether it's succeeding, all these things, all this experience, all this practice, and I can fall back on that skill set. And at the end of the day, their mind will go quiet. Their mind will be at peace when they take that shot. Why? Because they're confident. They have the idea in their head that like, hey, I've done this so many times before. Just fall back on the basic instincts that we've already developed and you'll be okay. Same thing applies to, losing weight, building muscle, any skill set you want. Practice it enough over and over and over and over and over again. Practice it until you get sick of it. And when the time comes that you have pressure on you, that you need to perform, that you need to do something, you will have the assurance that, hey, I've done this 1,000 times. I can do this. You will fall back on that thought, I promise you. Because you've done it so many times in so many scenarios that like your brain will automatically just default to that. Or better yet, your body will have developed such a innate skill, muscle memory and all this stuff, that like even if you do have those thoughts, it won't really matter. The margin for error is negligible because you have so many times that you've done this skill that it really did, like it's second nature to you. So just take that with you. Let's go do some rows. Okay. Time to do some rows.
You did 3 and 25.
Wow.
You did?
I did, yes. Easy peasy. I don't know what it is with my calluses, but like they've been peeling like crazy. And it's annoying. Because I'll pick at them just out of habit. And then I cut myself by accident. So it's whatever. Alrighty. Let us now do our 25. We'll do 3 sets. The one thing I just don't like about bulking is the food. And I know like a lot of people are gonna say, but can't you just eat what? No, you cannot eat whatever you want. As much as I'd like for that to be the case, majority of my food is just plain food, and you get tired of it very quickly, very, very, very quickly.
Attention members, we will be closing in 10 minutes. We will be closing in 10 minutes. Thank you.
Nah. Must be a destiny. Should never. This is what. I overthought it. Ah. I overthought it. Alrighty. One more set. Off camera. Owie. Alrighty. I did my warm up. So we'll do like we did last time, 4 and 3 and a 25. Do 3 off camera. And then we'll do our seated rows and check things out.
Attention members, we are currently closed. We are currently closed.
Nah, whatever. I don't know why before my legs fit perfectly fine. I think they felt snug. All right. Ow. Alrighty. One more off camera. Alrighty. I hope you guys can understand where I'm coming from when it comes to confidence. Or when it comes to confidence. Believe me when I say that I'm not a leading authority on failing, but I am a firm believer that failure is a part of the process. No one gets anywhere in life winning every single time. Losing is an essential part of becoming someone great. So, the most important thing you can do is try. And if you fail, then be grateful that you tried in the first place. Because that's where a majority of people stop, is they don't even begin to try. So don't fault yourself for that kind of stuff. And just keep on going. Okay, warm-up's done. Let's do our set. We'll do one lower, one here, one down, and then we shall go check things out. Should be good. Out my knee. Hit the soft spot of my knee. Okay. So tired. Right. Alrighty. Let's go check things out. Alrighty. This is how we're looking today. If the content was helpful, or if you could relate to it in any way, please drop a like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video.